Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This week I'm checking out Rush. No, not the Canadian progressive rock band with the world's most badass drummer. I'm talking about Rush, the wingsuit racing game for the gearVR. Rush was released on May 25th, 2017 and is a gearVR exclusive, available for $7.99. It's developed by The Binary Mill, a mid-sized Australian studio that focuses mainly on iPhone and Android games, with Rush being their first VR title. In Rush, you squeeze yourself into a wingsuit and jump off a ledge. In 60 courses spread across 3 different landscapes, you race through checkpoints to be the first person to make it back to base camp. You can fly against 3 computer-controlled rivals in race mode, fly against your ghost in time trial mode, go for points in high score mode, or race up to 3 other people in online play. Instead of just gliding down the mountainside, which itself is loads of fun, you're encouraged to fly as close to the ground, mountain, canyon walls, buildings, and bridges as possible. Flying close to solid objects without hitting them fills your boost meter, after which you can trigger it for a short-term increase in speed. And you'll need it. The AI opponents don't pull any punches, and you'll need to fly pretty aggressively to build up enough boost to pull into first place. Completing each race unlocks that course for time trial and high score mode, and scores you up to 3 points used to unlock second and third environments. With 60 courses in all, just playing through the game will take some time, with even more needed if you intend to gold medal all the tracks. While 60 courses sounds impressive, some of them feel pretty similar. I think the game would have had just as much value with half as many courses, but saying your game has 60 tracks makes for good marketing material. Rush is a look-to-fly game, so no controllers required. You can choose to turn by looking or tilting your headset, so you should be able to find a control scheme that feels natural. Selecting options in the menu and activating your boost is accomplished by tapping the touchpad, but if you have a motion controller or gamepad, you can press a button on that instead of holding your hand up by your head all race. It's important to note that even though this game uses look-to-fly controls, this is in no way similar to games like Drift and Star Wars 2 or Sky Racer. In those games you move in exactly the direction you were looking, allowing you to make 90 or 180 degree turns on the spot, which doesn't exactly correspond to a realistic flight model. While Rush itself isn't a flight sim, you do get a feeling of air resistance and a sensation of gliding. For as big as the courses are, the graphics hold up remarkably well. The polygon count on the landscapes are pretty low, but detailed textures keep things from looking too plain. I'd say the graphical quality falls somewhere between Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 2 graphics, which is right on par with other gearVR games. Looking into the distance you can see the draw-in, but this is only noticeable at the very start and very end of the race. The airplane interior used as the main menu looks great, and standing on the platform with your rivals before a jump is very cool. The frame rate holds up too, with just a little stutter at the start of a race and occasionally in the race. I noticed that the frame rate was smoother in time trials or when I was in first place, which leads me to believe that the translucent smoke trails left by your rivals use a lot of computing power, but unfortunately can't be turned off. But don't think that I'm nitpicking the graphics. They're great, and in the heat of the race the environments look wonderful. The valley, alpine, and canyon environments have detailed landscapes littered with trees, caves, bridges, and buildings, and they look good from afar and up close. The sound design in Rush really reminds me of Wave Race or 1080 snowboarding on the Nintendo 64. Each of the 3 environments has a distinct music track perfectly suited to the mood of the game. Using headphones you can really hear the wind noise, which adds a lot to the sense of presence, furthering the illusion of speed. Lastly, the announcer lets you know where your rivals are, or just comments on your flying, again similar to the aforementioned N64 titles. You're moving quite a lot in this game, so right away some people won't feel comfortable. Rush offers a comfort slider that restricts your field of view when you're turning, which is a common countermeasure for motion sickness in VR, but personally I've never felt the difference. I found the least comfortable part of the race is the beginning when you start to fall and pitch forward automatically. In every other part of the race you're controlling where you move, so comfort is on par with other flying games. As for immersion, well, this is what VR was made for. You'll bend and lean your whole body as you try to fly through narrow cracks or as you crest a hill to reveal a large drop. As mentioned earlier, the wind noise promotes the sense of presence, and only the occasional frame rate stutters prevent full immersion. It's games like this that really make a case for VR. Flying down a mountain face first wouldn't feel the same on any other platform. Minor graphical glitches aside, the game is high quality and polished. There's enough content here to keep you busy for a long time, and every second spent flying through the environment is time well spent. The developers clearly understand how to properly utilize the VR medium to make an entertaining experience, and I can't wait to see what they make next. Unless you're especially prone to motion sickness, I recommend you pick up Rush on your next trip to the Oculus store. Thanks for watching. Got something to say about this video, an opinion of the game itself or VR in general? Leave a comment to let me know what you think. And if you like what you saw and you want to see more of this, hit the like and subscribe buttons. And be sure to check out my other reviews as well. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.